A warm feeling spreads across the body. Ecstasy can elicit feelings of bliss and love. But the small, colorful pills can also cause acute, life-threatening states. Somewhere in California, we are at a rave. A 23-year-old, let's call him Tom, is one of many people dancing passionately. Tom feels great. But suddenly, everything changes. Tom breaks down and starts having strong seizures. Incoming emergency staff inject him with antispasmodic medicine, but the seizures do not cease. Tom gets transferred to the hospital immediately. The seizures still have a tight hold over him. His heart is racing. Meanwhile, his body temperature has risen to an extremely high 43 degrees Celsius. The medical team tries to lower his body temperature with cool packs and cooling infusions. But despite all efforts, Tom dies a few hours later due to multiple organ failure. In addition to Tom, 11 more people from the rave had to be treated at the hospital that day. Blood samples from 3 of the affected people were analyzed. Ecstasy was the only drug detected in their blood. Analyses of the pills confiscated at the rave hinted at a high concentration of the ecstasy agent, MDMA. One pill contained 270 milligrams of MDMA. From 120 milligrams onwards, acute physical problems can already be expected. The problem is, one cannot tell the contents of an ecstasy pill from the outside, nor which substances are included in which dose. Studies show that the concentration of MDMA can vary strongly. Even identically looking pills can have a different dosage. Also, it is impossible to rule out the incorporation of other psychoactive substances, which in turn bring about more health risks. Furthermore, the makeup of the pill impacts how quickly MDMA is released. Some pills already dispense most of their active agent within 15 minutes. Others release their active agent at a much slower pace. Whoever takes another pill, assuming the first one contained a low dose, can therefore quickly overdose. MDMA overdoses lead to a high release of endogenous chemical messengers. The whole organism shifts into a state of alarm. Possible consequences are strong feelings of panic, seizures, rapid heartbeat, even leading up to heart failure. During an overdose, the body temperature often rises dangerously. Physical exertion like dancing, as well as high environmental temperatures, also contribute to this. Temperature above 41 degrees Celsius is life-threatening, as metabolic processes in the body derail. Muscle protein dissolves and spreads through the bloodstream. The consequences are acute kidney failure, up to multiple organ failure, as in Tom's case. Even an allegedly safe dose can have fatal consequences, because some people react more sensitively to MDMA than others. Genetic differences in the breakdown of the drug are suspected. The decomposition is carried out by specific enzymes. If the enzymes do not function properly, it is presumed that especially poisonous byproducts develop in the body and can lead to acute liver failure. Fatal outcomes after the consumption of ecstasy are considered rather rare. But what does rare mean? Concerning this matter, a research team has evaluated data from Great Britain. The team compared the number of the declared deaths due to ecstasy consumption with data of the prevalence of ecstasy consumption in general. The result? About 1 out of 33,000 pills is lethal. The mortality risk of ecstasy consumption is thus comparable to the mortality risk of cocaine. You can find more information about ecstasy at www.drugcom.de.